Hello, everyone. I'm Gabrielle Antolovich with Outlook Video and the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ Community Center. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of things have changed for all of us, including the shutdown of all of the gay bars. We are at Splash right now, which is a wonderful bar where they have the RuPaul drag race shows. They have lots of drag shows, as well as Club Poppy, a women's night on the third Wednesday, where the women are upstairs hanging out outside and inside dancing. And there are go-go dances, trivia nights, even karaoke. Can you believe that? So this is a marvelous bar. And just to let you know, please support our bars because the LGBTQ Community Center in San Jose and the Bay Area doesn't really have that many places to go to. And one of the things that I wanted to tell you is that it is census time. And you know that the gay bars are not just a bar. They are actually a place where the LGBTQ community socializes, makes friends, and a lot of different outreach happens, not just about HIV and health issues, but also the census. 10 years ago, the census, the LGBTQ census, did a bar crawl. So what we're doing is a virtual bar crawl because of COVID-19. And we have Benny O'Hara, who is actually working to reach the LGBTQ community about the census. So welcome, Benny. So, Benny, you were telling me that historically the LGBTQ plus community has been undercounted in the census. So why did that happen?
So there's a lot of reasons for that. And one of the big reasons in the past has been concerns about privacy and mistrust for government. And
that's reasonable.
It's a reasonable fear. There are a lot of protections for the responses in the census. That information is very strictly protected by law. I believe actually violating privacy in the census is a felony. And so anyone working for the census that, for example, I think that a lot of the community isn't aware of that. And I think also, I think there's just a lot of apathy in the community about it because people feel like their identities aren't necessarily reflected in the questions being asked. I think a lot of people don't know how it relates to them or how it affects them, and so the community doesn't know that they have a good reason to participate because, it is in a sense a risk sharing your information and sharing part of yourself in the census. And, if there isn't a good reason, people might not necessarily feel inclined to trust a government that they may feel like has not been entirely trustworthy with them in the past.
We are now at Mac's Bar, also on Post Street, which is a famous bar. And even though it is small, it is super gay. And we have Jim Michael here, who came, even though it's the COVID-19, to come and be interviewed at a 6-foot social distance with your mask, which please take off for the interview. So, what actually happens here at Mac's Bar?
Max Club is, I think it's San Jose's oldest gay bar. Almost. It's very much like a Cheers bar. What happens at Max does not stay at Max usually, though. It's just a very fun gay bar. We get a very, very, very diverse bunch of people that come in here and have a good time. Yes.
So I've seen live music here.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And you can, from your cell phone, request a song on the jukebox?
That is correct.
How did you do that?
That has been that way since as long as I've been here, pretty much.
Really?
You
That's
know,
amazing.
which is good.
Yeah.
And the jukebox plays on the outside, so the inside, if you want to hear something in particular, you come outside and you relax and you can play the jukebox.
Right, and I've seen people kind of dancing out here.
Oh, yes.
So do you find there's more conversations inside in the bar or out here?
It's very, no, either or, really. The music is usually not too loud that you cannot hear who you're talking to. On the inside, it's a little bit calmer. The outside is just a little bit more wild.
Yeah. So you were saying keeping gay money in the gay community. What does that mean?
That means exactly that. If we just spend our money in gay establishments, we'll all do just fine.
That during COVID-19, Gail, the owner, is still paying all of you.
Yes, Gail is a very, very good employer.
Wow.
She's incredible. She's incredible.
Yeah.
She has been a big part of the San Jose gay community for many, many, many years, long before a lot of us were here.
Now you're making her sound ancient.
Well, no. Well, she's going to kill me.
No. It's all right. I'm ancient too. So great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by.
So Benny, there's rumors going around that there's no questions for the LGBTQ community in the census. And so is that true?
Well, it is not as much as we would have liked. But there has been progress since the last census, and in this census, it actually asks, it recognizes same-sex couples who are cohabitating. So not only married same-sex couples, but also same-sex couples who just live together, and all of those respondents will be counted and will provide more visibility for the LGBTQ community, at least in some capacity.
Right. So if I was quarantining with my girlfriend, I could count her on the census instead of not.
Yeah, you could.
Wow. I may ask her to do that. Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. You still have
When's
plenty
the
of time.
deadline? So when's the deadline for me to quarantine with my girlfriend?
Well, previously they were saying July. It looks like with the COVID-19 shelter in place, they are going to be extending it to July. But if you go to census.gov, you can get the most specific up-to-date information as things progress.
So are they still only asking if you're male or female as the gender questions?
They are, yes. However, there are a lot of people who are working on write-in campaigns right now, trying to make an effort to advocate for them to begin including non-binary gender identities in future censuses. And the way that a lot of people are doing that is by getting the paper forms and just handwriting in non-binary beside the check boxes of male and female. And the census is required to scan those forms in and record those answers. You also, if it's more comfortable, people can answer online and leave the question blank. However, it's not 100% certain what conclusion they will reach based on just leaving it blank. But if you write it in, it's very clear, and hopefully that will lead to recognition for the non-binary community in the future. And on top of that, transgender people who identify within the binary, and they do identify within the answers of male or female, regardless of whether or not their identity documents have been legally changed to reflect their identities, they are able to answer however they feel most comfortable. And if the question is left blank, there is a chance that an enumerator will come out to your house and ask you why you left the question blank. And so that's something people should be aware of and prepared for. But that being said, you also have the opportunity, if that happens, to share why you left the question blank.
We are continuing our bar crawl for the census and also supporting our LGBTQ businesses like our gay bars, the Water Garden, the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ plus Community Center. All are shut down because of COVID-19 and are suffering financially, and also everyone is missing everyone. So we are at Renegades Bar, a very different bar. This is for you, Woo Woo Monroe. Woo Woo does the circus drag sideshow twice a month, the second and fourth Saturday night. There are barbecues here. There are different special nights here. Trans Day of Visibility has an event here. Every year after all of the workshops and the gathering that happens during the day, at night it comes to Renegades. So I've been to motorcycle runs, I've been to barbecues here. It's incredible what Renegades does. They even have a section out the back where people can socialize away from the pool table and the dartboard and the loud music and the fabulousness. So, as I said, we have a rich gay bar or LGBTQ plus bar community in San Jose that needs our support. And so, Benny, you were telling me on the way over here that it's important to actually make sure everyone in your household is counted in the census, including cats and dogs?
Well, sadly, no cats and dogs. You can't include them on your census. But I was saying that, the LGBTQ community is full of all sorts of dynamic families and living situations, and for our community, some people might be unsure about how to include all of the people in their household on the census. And it's important for everyone to know that it's important for you to count everyone in your household, regardless of whether or not it follows the traditional family structure. And so whether that's, your roommates, your close friends, your polycule, your partners, your, anyone you live with, all of them go on the census.
So just a little side note that there are a lot of GoFundMe fundraisers for each of the gay bars, for the Billy DeFrank Center. If you can give, please do. If you can't give, do a shout out on Facebook saying, hey, we miss you. And, at Splash, I got a special message saying they all miss everyone. And yes, it's a business, but you know what? The people who run the businesses and own the businesses are human people that obviously are in this business because they love us and we love them. And so let's all support each other. And like Jim Michael said, keep gay money in the gay community. So let's make an effort and do that. So, Benny, why is it really important for the LGBTQ community to be counted in the census?
There's lots of good, important things that happen when more people get counted. In the LGBTQ community especially, a number of important things are the funding that it increases in terms of grants. There's more resources available for the community.
What kind of grants are you talking about?
Well, for things like healthcare, things like mental health care, things.
Like the gender clinic?
Yes. All kinds of programs are funded, and that funding is determined based on how many people in our community respond to the census. Additionally, our political power is determined through the census, and so by having more people here respond, we are able to be more represented, and that's another important aspect of it. And also just to let, they use that information for the next 10 years, and so letting people know who's here in this community and what the needs are is really important. And just general benefits for people, not just the LGBTQ community, but all kinds of things like SNAP benefits, or benefits for foster youth, benefits for housing, benefits for all kinds of things. It's very important that our community is accurately represented in the census.
Well, here we are at the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ Community Center. We have finished our bar crawl. And even though the Billy DeFrank Center is not a bar, we are a place where a lot of people gather when we are open. Over 1,000 people a week attend many groups and rainbow bingo shows, political discussion groups, all kinds of things happen here. We have an LGBTQ plus library and cyber center. There is a lot that happens here. And what Benny was saying about if we are properly counted, then we are able to get funding for services. And even though the Billy DeFrank Center doesn't provide the kind of services that are funded, like therapy, mental health services, the gender clinic, the LGBTQ shelter, the youth space, all of these things, even though they get funded, what we are launching as the Billy DeFrank Center is we are launching our Billy DeFrank resource line. We constantly get phone calls. Where can I find this? Where can I find that? And we are the ones that let people know where the resources are in the Silicon Valley. And we want those resources funded so that we can send people to local resources. We don't want to send people all over the country for the resources they want, because COVID-19 is not as safe in other states as it is in California, and especially in the Silicon Valley. Thanks to our Dr. Sarah Cody, our county health officer, who's been very good at keeping us safe. Even though shelter in place and shutting down all the businesses has really been difficult, I feel safe with having our county health officers caring about our lives and our well-being. So, the Billy DeFrank Center, even though we are financially hurting like all the other businesses, like the gay bars, the water garden, and every other business in the county, support us financially, even if it's a little bit. You can do that. But we are here to stay, because even though the world doesn't see us as an essential business, we really are to our community, and that's why we've got to really support each other. Why are we? Why are we an essential business? Is because LGBTQ pluses are being attacked left, right, and center, not just locally by people who discriminate against us, We are waiting for the Supreme Court to make a decision to make sure that you can't discriminate against LGBTQ pluses in the workplace. We can be fired, and right now, being fired from your job is a big deal. And so, it is important that all of us do well during the shelter in place. And while you are in shelter in place, fill out your census.
I'm Lisa Middleton.
And I'm Larry Hashbarger. And we're watching
Outlook Video.
3, 2, 1, everybody!
This is Kim Lawson. I'm at the grand opening of AsiaSF in Palm Springs. With me tonight are Lisa Middleton, City Council, and Larry Hashbarger, one of the owners. So this is your first night, so congratulations on your grand opening.
Thank you very much. This is our grand opening celebration, and we're going to be opening actually to the public on February 8th. So this is sort of a preview, a sneak preview of our night. And we're just so thrilled to be here. And I was saying to Lisa earlier that the city of Palm Springs has been so supportive of our business coming here. And, after being in San Francisco 22 years, I'm so proud that our first expansion is to Palm Springs and the greater Coachella Valley. So thank you to Lisa in Palm Springs.
So Lisa, what do you think of the opening?
I am just absolutely thrilled to have AsiaSF come to Palm Springs and come to the south part of Palm Springs is just such a wonderful event for us. Larry and his team are absolutely fabulous. We are looking forward to a very successful as the first transgender person elected to a city council in the state of California, to have AsiaSF in my district is just a dream come true.
We need a photo with you in it, Larry.
Right here. Beautiful. Thank you.
I made it.
Okay, big smile. Thank you.
I'm here with Gia Gunn at AsiaSF's grand opening. Gia, congratulations on this new place.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm very familiar with the location in San Francisco. I live here in LA, and it's my first time to the new location. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so excited to see all the hard work that all the ladies have put into the show tonight pay off finally.
And you mentioned before that you're part of RuPaul's Drag Race, so you've been on the Drag Race?
Yes, I'm a previous contestant of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6, and I was also on All Stars 4. So obviously that has completely changed my life. But since then, I've also been able to encounter my full gender identity and now embodying the full woman that I've always dreamt to be. And I am here for anything and everything transgender.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Gia. Hi, I'm with Dreas at the AsiaSF opening. Dreas, how you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Great. So what do you think about this new club?
I love it. I'm actually waiting for you guys to see what we have in surprise for you tonight.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing that because this is a fabulous setting. They've done a beautiful job. So, and you look fabulous.
Thank you. Red carpet ready.
We're at AsiaSF with Ronnie Reddick, the choreographer. Okay. And Melissa, I'm sorry. So this is a fabulous opening. So what are your thoughts on it?
Oh my God, it's amazing. I mean, Palm Springs has laid out the red carpet for us tonight, so this has been amazing. And we brought all these beautiful women here and the show's going to happen tonight, so it'll be the first time. It's just a sneak peek. We're just doing a tease, so you have to come have dinner to see the full show. But yeah, this is amazing.
Fabulous. And so what do you think about all of the production that's going on tonight and all of the...
I'm excited. We've been working hard and putting it all together, so it's finally here and we're making it happen tonight.
Very good.
We also have an amazing designer here who designed the finale for tonight, Julian Mendez Couture. Yes, he's actually here. Can I bring him in?
Sure.
Julian. This man has made some incredible gowns for tonight, so you'll be able to see some of his work. I mean, he's also done some stuff for Beyonce and some other artists, but tonight he's making his premiere here in Palm Springs at AsiaSF. So,
Julian, welcome to Palm Springs.
Thank you. It's my first time, but I'm just really excited to be here tonight. Everything looks like incredible.
And you've got perfect weather. It's great. It's been very warm during the days, so welcome to Palm Springs.
We love to get mail from you. Email us at comments@outlookvideo.org.
To contact us by phone, call 408-293-3040, extension 205.
Visit our website at outlookvideo.org.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/outlookvideo.
And connect with us at facebook.com/outlookvideo.
Everybody's waiting for me to arrive.